Hello everyone, CMeeCraft here. Welcome back to Let's Play Super Mario Galaxy 3D All-Stars version on the Switch. And yeah, we're back at it. I'm finally going to be able to record a bunch of episodes at once because I'm not sick anymore, which I don't think I explicitly stated beforehand, but I think my voice, some of you may have noticed my voice was a bit off in some episodes somewhat recently. And for that reason, I didn't get to batch record because I was, recording like the one episode I needed and then hoping like maybe next time I record I will be feeling better. And now I am actually feeling better, so I can get some serious progress done today. So that's your behind the scenes talk. Hope you enjoyed. Now we're gonna play some purple coins in the bone pen. Now this one, actually I believe has one of the shortest time limits of a purple coin star in the game. So, hopefully it goes well. Yeah, only 1 minute. We got a minute to win it. So let's not fail. The key with this one is to not get stuck just endlessly like bouncing between the bones. Yeah, not hitting mines is also helpful. But you just gotta always be getting coins. Make sure everything you do is getting you closer to the goal of getting coins. See, that's what you don't want to happen. Like, you always want to be in contact. Okay, this is like really what you don't want to happen. But we'll make it, I'm sure. Hopefully. Actually, I'm very unconfident now. So, yeah, we're definitely, probably, almost certainly not going to make this. But, yeah, I don't know. I mean, never give up. Keep going until it's just 10 seconds left and gotta get the star. No problem. See, this is why we don't give up in this house on this channel. No! Oh, come on! Drats. We'll try that again. Okay. So that was sloppy. We'll do better this time. And honestly, I'm amazed that we had 10 seconds left to get the star. And really, it's all borderline inexcusable that we actually weren't able to obtain the star with that amount of time available to us. So, yeah. Like, honestly, that was just mismanagement, a whole bunch, all around. Shouldn't have happened. I feel ashamed that it did happen under my watch, and as such, I will be submitting my letter of resignation shortly to the board. Yeah. And, see, that is how you're supposed to do it. We made up for our, shabby Q3 and a Q4, and now the business is back on track, and I think we all know who is to thank for that. So I retract my resignation now. Alrighty. A single star bit. I don't know why I found that funny, but I did, so that is just the fact of the matter in the world. Where do we go now? Let's get that last star in Dusty Dune. We've been dragging this galaxy out, like, I don't even know, like, what? Like, it was a kill on the savannah. Yeah. Let me try that again. Start over. Oh, we're dragging this galaxy here out like a lioness drags a dead antelope through the savannah. So we're going to try to rectify that a bit this episode. No guarantees we'll get the whole thing done today, but you know, probably by the end of the week at least, unless I could just kind of forget about it again. This one is a blasting through the sand. I believe we actually started this one. Was it the last episode or maybe the one prior to that? But didn't actually end up finishing it because we got the hidden star instead. Okay, let's redeem ourselves with this thing. Okay, that went okay. Alright, now we get the big guy. There we go. You gotta go for the head. Yes, I went to the Thanos School of Enemy Defeation. Thank you, Jelly Boulder. And once you find the right spot, it's real easy to just get all of them. Despite the fact that I had to move for all of them, basically invalidating my entire point and premise. So that just kind of shows you that planet, and now we're out of there, so too bad. This, I believe, we're heading towards a blue starship-rich environment, which is always a fun place to be. And this planet here has weird gravity. Okay, back where we started. Oh, and there's one right here. Who said it doesn't pay to revisit your roots? Okay, so we needed the shell for this one, but we'll return. It'll be fine. Oh yeah. Okay. So let's actually line up and get the chest this time with the shell. Then we've got to get the crystalline one. Oh, there we go. Thank you. And we got it. And then this last one here is easy money. Not that I'm implying that the starships are a form of currency, I was just using a colloquial phrase to hammer home the point of how I was feeling about the difficulty in that particular excursion. Do we go green or do we go orange? I'm voting green. Let's go. Now those are not like tractor beams to bring us upwards and succeed in life. I believe those would have punished us somehow. I forget how exactly. Maybe like, I'm not sure if it's an alarm thing or an electrocuting thing, but regardless, I'm sure it wouldn't have been good. What would be good is getting this here musical notes thing. This room is weird. Oh, I get it. It was the green path because there are one-ups here. Fascinating. Give me, whatever. They don't matter in this game anyways. Let's see where this pipe takes us. Okay, to this area. And apparently we need to go this way. Or at least that's what the arrow says, and I never disobey an arrow. Oh yeah, there's a star right there. And that's probably a bit high for us to be able to get without doing something different and weird and interesting, so let's go figure out what that is. Likely making a platform of some nature up here. And you know what, that does seem to be exactly what we're going to be doing here. Alrighty. And now we go back around, we try to avoid these twisters and their spike balls they've got. Okay. Whoa! My momentum! Sometimes just the momentum, like you get caught on a piece of the geometry of the level and then like your momentum dies, and it startles one. Yeah, I mean, there's ultimately three things in this world. Where you are, where you've been, and where you're going, and momentum. If you lose control of that, you lose control of where you're going. And you're 33% less self-actualized under those circumstances, one could argue. Alright, so where are we going next? We've got a Daredevil available in the bedroom, so why not? Why not take on the Gusty Garden Galaxy Daredevil Comet in orbit. One thing I'd like to point out, though, they say there's a comet in orbit. And granted, I'm not an astronomist, or astronomer, whatever the term is for this. So I don't speak from any place of authority, but isn't a comet in orbit, like in a stable orbit, just a moon? Like isn't that what a comet in orbit is? And maybe that just means that it's like just passing by the planet for like a single rotation through or something, but like any long-term orbit of a comet would just make it a moon, I would think. Granted, again, I'm not an authority on the subject, so if you happen to have a degree in like astrophysics or something and are looking to prove me wrong, be my guest. I'm just, as the layperson, that would seem to me to be what would be the logical outcome of a comet being in orbit, which is that it would no longer just be a comet, and in fact be the moon of its planets. Regardless, this guy's pretty easy, so I don't really have a concern about besting this comet in orbit, or moon as I like to call it. That being said, we do actually need to hit him on the second hit, which is that part. Okay, well there you go. That's what I get for my hubris, I suppose. Alright, let's try this again. This time we'll go with less just astronomy talk, because, well, I mean, it didn't seem to help us last time. I maintain that I feel like the spin from shaking the Joy-Con, I don't trust it as much as the spin from shaking the Wii Remote. I don't know why. I can't really have even any theories as to, like, potential differences in the functionality of the controllers that would cause that to be the case, but it's just how I feel. I don't feel too strongly about it, but you know, it's a presence. At least in my opinion. Okay, and he should apply for Olympic speed walking. Like, I think he'd fit right in. Man, why is it so difficult for me to get that last hit in? Like, come on, it's not that difficult. Just get him! Get him. What is my problem? I'm at a loss at my continued losing against this boss. There we go, okay. Okay, Bunny, get to safety. Don't worry, I will take care of this guy this time. I guarantee it. That guarantee is backed by the full trust and faith of the Mario. Which, granted, given my recent, we'll call them false predictions, may not be worth much to you, but, you know, it's all I've got, so it's what I'm gonna be, using to justify my legitimacy, but, you know, I was right this time, so cut me a bit of slack, Bunny, okay? Yes, I did save you. And man, time just seems to be flying for me right now. We're almost actually at the end of this episode. we'll probably do one more star this episode. Which I suppose would likely be a comet. No, we just did a comet, so probably a normal star. What have we got here? I guess we could finish off Dusty Dune Galaxy's regular stars. Yeah, that would probably be prudent. So we are finishing it today. Not what I would have anticipated at the outset of this episode, but a result I am most certainly glad to be seeing come to fruition. The Sun-Baked Sand Castle. For a second I thought it was going to be the Sandbird, but then I realized that's Super Mario Galaxy 2. Which I wonder if they're going to do Super Mario Galaxy 2 on the Switch at some point. I mean, personally I prefer Super Mario Galaxy, so you know, my world isn't going to be ruined or anything if they don't eventually do that, but you know. It's a fine game. It would be cool to have on Switch. I bet it would sell pretty well. Might not even need to make it a timed exclusive or whatever. Or it's not even timed exclusive actually. Timed exclusive is arguably the more consumer friendly business practice. It's just like timed existence for Super Mario 3D All-Stars. Which, I mean, granted, can I complain? Not really. I mean, I bought the thing, so, you know. And I don't regret my purchase. Just, I mean, Super Mario Galaxy, I mean, let's be honest, I really like Super Mario Galaxy. In all likelihood, Super Mario Galaxy by itself on Switch for $60 would have had a very good chance of, tempting me to purchase. Especially since I've got, you know, this whole video thing to do with it. But yeah. It would be cool if this collection existed for longer. Oh well, though. I'm glad to have it, nonetheless. And I guess I haven't really talked about this collection, like, at all in terms of, like, just critical analysis of it in this Let's Play. Which, granted, isn't really what this Let's Play is for, but I could talk about that. And who knows, I mean, you know, I've got topics to talk about. Maybe I should talk about that. Maybe I will talk about that right this second. I don't know. Opinion pending? And like I said, I very much enjoy Super Mario Galaxy. And I'm glad to have this game. And for me, I know a lot of people are giving it a hard time for not, like, updating some of the games in the... And by some, I mean any of the games into the collection. But besides just, like... Hold on. There's another starship somewhere around here, but I can't seem to find it. Which, I mean, granted, what was I saying? Yes, game's not updated aside from just resolution enhancements. Oh, there it is. But I will say, as someone... And granted, I haven't actually played Super Mario 64, Super Mario Sunshine on this yet, so I have no idea how good the games actually are because I've never played them. But I will say, as someone who's never played them, there is something kind of nice about the idea that I can kind of play them in this collection and not have just the asterisk of, yes, so I played the 3D All-Stars version, where, you know, essentially once I end up playing Super Mario Sunshine and Super Mario 64 in this, yeah, I will have played Super Mario 64 and Super Mario Sunshine. Yeah, warts and all, I guess, which I guess technically makes them worse games than they could have been, but... yeah. Like, I mean, I've played Super Mario 64 in a way, because I've already played Super Mario 64 DS, but I don't think anyone really considers playing Super Mario 64 DS to mean that you have played Super Mario 64, if that makes any sense. So it'll be nice when I'm done with this, where once I end up playing Super Mario 64 on this, that I'll be able to say, yeah, I played Super Mario 64, just straight up. That's what I did. And with it not being, well, I mean, I played the enhanced version, so I still haven't really technically experienced it as it was originally meant to be. Also, where did these there they are. I was worried we lost the coconuts. which would be an inexcusable travesty to happen in this place. Where are these coconuts? Man, I am terrible at managing these coconuts. Where'd they go? Okay, they're there. And then, of course, Super Mario Galaxy, which is the one game in this collection I have played prior, was already perfect, so, I mean, there wasn't really anything they needed to do. So, yeah. Maybe I should, instead of just shooting it straight at the goal from halfway across the field, perhaps I should, you know, dribble it up a bit before taking the shot. Yeah, that's probably more prudent. Okay, now give me. Huh, who would have thought? What an effective change in tactics. But I don't know, we'll see. I'm not actually sure when I'm going to get around to playing Super Mario 64 and Super Mario Sunshine. As, you know, I'm pretty busy. I mean, I probably wouldn't be able to justify playing Super Mario Galaxy right now if I wasn't also making a video on it. So, yeah. Okay, looks like we've got the sand, or tower sinking, really. Sand has minimal to do with it. So, whenever I eventually get to playing those games, maybe they've aged so poorly that I'll be like, oh man, why did they not fix these obvious glaring flaws with the game? But I don't know. Hard to have an opinion on something you haven't experienced yet. So, that is where I stand. I will say though, I mean, with regards to the Super Mario Galaxy portion of this collection, like, no complaints from me, but that's perhaps largely due to the fact that Super Mario Galaxy was already perfect anyways, as I've already stated, so yeah. Like, you didn't need to change anything with Super Mario Galaxy to have it to be an amazing game. So, there's that. And that, 24 episodes in, is finally my thoughts on this game I've been playing for the last... What does that put us at? Roughly 7 to 8 hours of video? But anyways, guys, that'll be it for this episode. And until next time, I've been CMeeCraft, and I'll catch you in the next episode of Super Mario Galaxy on Super Mario 3D All-Stars. Goodbye.